Handicapper Steve here, Handicap the Racing from Gulfstream Park here on Monday, special Monday program. Here on Monday, it is January the 18th, 2016. Going to look at the late double. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for full card selections. I'm going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to look at the late double race 10 and 11. So yeah, I found out for this year, I said to myself, I want this year to be a change in the way I handicap. So I'm going to give out, some different picks here and there. So I'm going to look at the late double here for race number 10 from Gulfstream Park. It's Lounge optional claimer purse, $44,000 for race 10. It's for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. Number one race, so main claim starter restricted lounge race, which number one, two races, or a claim price is $25,000. We have 15 horses going to post. We do have some main track onlys. The 13, 14, and 15 are main track onlys, traveling 5 furlongs on the turf course. And the rail will be out 84 feet. So I think that's usually that's usually where they run most races on the outside course, 84 feet. Going 5 furlongs here, and for the first, I'm going to do this trifecta for this double here for $1. And for the first leg, I'm going to go 3, 5, 12. So 3, 5, 12 for the first leg. Number 3, Miss Matzaball, 3 to 1. Out of Smoke Lacking here with Javier Castellano. Last time out, hasn't run since November the 9th at Aqueduct, 1 mile into the lounge race for 7,000 that day for 3-year-olds and up. Finished 4th by length, was setting the pace early, but then dropped out of it, weakened in the stretch, and was caught, Then at Belmont, 6 furlongs on October 24th, the lounge race for 72,000 was won by 3/4 of the length that day. He was just up in time that day. Cutting back to the 5 furlong distance should really help this one. Horses going long at horses that sprint and then go to Aqueduct to run the mile, since they don't run 5.5 or 5 furlongs. They really don't do well because it's more of a closer course since the stretch is a bit long there. He should do well here. The biggest question is with the layoff, can he handle it? That's why I have him on my ticket. I also have the 5 horse on my ticket for the first leg, Alabama Ashley at 10 to 1. Jose Caraballo, Thomas Alptron trains this one, this 4-year-old filly. Only has one career start. That was back in October the 16th of 2015 at Gulfstream Park West, 5 furlong, the main special weight for 36,000. Finished second by 3/4 length. Was leading basically almost all throughout. It was just missed right at the wire. Got caught. But has been training since that start. January 8th workout, Palm Meadows, 4 furlong workout, 50 flat, 65th best out of 85, and a 4 furlong workout, Palm Meadows, and 51 and 3, 45th best out of 46. So I think this horse has a chance too. It's a very hard race to these turf races down at Gulfstream to find one horse I figured out, especially for doubles. That's why I'm going to key this horse here in my well, not key it, but I'm going to put it on my double ticket, also with the 12 horse to the outside. Hopefully this race doesn't get taken off the turf. 12 horse Indian Splendor at 5-2, Rafael Hernandez for Jason Service, a 6-year-old mare. But last time out, hasn't started since September the 7th at Parks, 5 furlongs in Turf Amazon. Finished 5th by 3 lengths that day. He just had a horrible start that day. He stumbled, was trailing, he just had a horrible start, weakened. It wasn't his best start. Then at Parks before that, 5 furlongs on August 3rd, an optional 40 claimer. Finished second by half length, was up near the lead, was stalking it, and was very game that day to a second place finish. And then a Monmouth June the 5th, 5 furlongs, an optional 30 claimer, won by 3/4 length, was basically leading almost all throughout, and was vying, it was clear. Over this course here at Gulfstream 2-0, but has 1 second. That was in the Captain Island Overnight Stakes, or whatever you want to call it, on March the 18th of last year. Finished 10th by 8 lengths at 15 to 1. So that's the only horses that was 10th by 8 lengths. That was in a stake race. But the start before that was actually on January 8th, an optional 6-2 claimer. Finished second by 3/4 of the length. I have to say he was I was stalking the pace again that day, but he can do well here. I'm pretty sure of him also on my ticket. So recap my bets for the first leg for the late daily double, race 10 from Gulfstream Park. Gonna go 3, 5, 12 in this leg. So now let's get on to race number 11. The 11th race from Gulfstream Park is a claim race, purse $19,000 for fillies mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. Number one, 3 races or claim or 4-year-olds, whichever one a race of the 3 races or something like that. You don't care about that. You care about the selections, I hope. We have 16 horses going to post. 15 and 16 are also eligible. So they'll be traveling a mile and a 16th, and they'll be using the inner portion 12 feet out of the turf course. Mile 16th. And for this leg, to complete the late daily double, I'm going to go 136. That was the 136. Let's get on to number one. Who's that chick at 5 to 1? Luis Saez for Antonio Sano. Last time out there at Gulfstream Park, 7.5 furlongs on January the 1st, and a claiming 16,000 claimer. Went by nose that day. These 7.5 furlongs races, you have to be on the lead, I've noticed. That's the best way to win these races. Plus, the rail start on the inner portion of the turf course, from what I heard, is not the best place to be. He just was the pace, and he just held that day to really good victory. Going to mile 16th again. Hopefully, he could be on or stalk the pace today. Big question. Start for those December 27th actually at Gulfstream, mile 16th, claiming 16,000. Finished third by 2.25 lengths. Was stalking the leaders that day, and had a slight bid, but not his best run. Over this turf course, 15-3, so has a lot of time over it. And 3 wins and 4 seconds. I think this horse could maybe get up for a price here. And I'm also going to go to complete a double here with the 3 horse Rose Garcia. 4 to 1 Tyler Gaffleone. Last time out there on Gulfstream Park, 7.5 on December the 16th, and claiming 16,000. By 1/4 lengths, closing really well that day. Actually got claimed out of that race also. It was just clear, basically. Start before that, this horse's first start in about 2 months. October the 16th, his last start before last, was 1 mile and claiming 16,000 over Calder. Won by 2.25 lengths, getting closed really well. This horse is your stereotypical closer. If the horse on the lead, that's why I have this horse too. If the horse on the lead sets the pace, what I'm thinking he can, or stalk the pace, I think this horse could really fly at the end, especially on the inner turf. I think the horses really do close really well there. I'm going to put that horse on my ticket. Also going to put the 6 horse Caroline Spirit, 6 to 1 Paco Lopez for Mark Henning at a Go Zapper for this $50,000 purchase from the Keeneland 2013 September sale. Last time out there in Gulfstream Park, 7.5 on December 26th, and 16,000 claimer. 9 was 2. 1 by 3/4 length, was really closing again. This horse is your stereotypical closer again. He's very clear and had a late surge. And then Gulfstream Park West, mile 16th, November 26th, and a maiden 12.5. Broke his main by 3/4 length that day. It was very clear. Didn't go back to the Meadowlands to start before that. October 10th, and 1 mile at the Meadowlands and 30,000 claimer. Finished ninth by 14.5 lengths. It was just 3 wide and chased. The Meadowlands turf course, when it's good, it's really it's a lot wetter than an average good course that you would see in anywhere else in the country, because it's built on a swamp. So you have to remember the ground is naturally moist, more like a European style turf course. That's why I would love to have a British Cup there. Really like this horse here, closing up well. Hopefully go for 3 for 3. I'll have, if I play a trifecta or something, I'll have this horse on maybe a box this 136, because I think all of them have a really good chance. Out of all 3 of them, I think this one might be iffy. That's why I have it on the ticket, but it's very iffy. I'm not the biggest supporter of horses that won twice in a row and going for a 3rd start, even though I have 2 horses in this race that won it. But this horse doesn't have. The other horse, the 3 horse, has a bit of a layoff between both starts. That's why. But this one really doesn't. He won his last 2 in a matter of 2 months. Last horse won his last 2 in a matter of 4 months. That's why. So going to go with this one. To recap my bets, race number 11 for Gulfstream Park. Going to go 136 for the late daily double. So to recap this double, in the first leg, it's going to cost you, it's going to be $1 double. It's going to cost you $6 to play. But I'm going to go first leg, going to go 3, 5, 12. For the first leg, and for the second leg, going to go 136 for $1. It's going to cost you $6. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.